Hello, my dear friends. Namaskar, namaste, and a warm welcome to one and all of you. I'm very, very happy and feeling deeply honored and privileged that I get another opportunity to share something about our life day in and day out. We go through many things in our lives, and it's very, very important that we share our experiences with one another. Now, what is the importance of sharing these experiences? The fact is very, very simple that we are able to help others prevent that shortcomings, prevent that mistakes, prevent those kind of disasters, every bad moment of time that you would have gone through in your lives. When you share with others, it's like an awareness session. It's like an awareness talk where you're helping your friend, your colleague, your blood relatives, your cousin brothers, your neighbors, and you're able to build a very strong society, a society filled with experience and knowledge and wisdom. Yeah, that's the reason why we keep connecting. I keep connecting with all of you. And not only that, our second important objective and mission for these sessions is we want to build overcomers. Today, people are really stuck in their position, stuck in their problems, stuck in their failures and losses, which you can't do anything about, right? Because it's past. And how do you move on? How do you overcome? That's very, very important for you and I to understand. All right. And it's every, every experience is a learning. What experience I might have gone through, you're yet to go through in your life. So if I share, we are able to connect. That's the way how we are able to build a society. Okay. So today's session, yet another beautiful day, yet another wonderful moment, a golden opportunity where we are able to learn something new today. The title of today's session is going to be a very short session. The title of today's session is going to be Accept Yourselves as How You Are Made. I'll repeat it for everybody's awareness. Accept yourselves as how you are made. A little bit of action so you understand this. The biggest problem in the society, in the world today is people are not ready to accept who they are. And what is the reason behind? Yeah. What is the reason? You're able to accept the success. You're able to accept many good things that happens in your lives, such as getting a beautiful wife, yeah, getting a gorgeous wife and a handsome husband, and yeah, you're able to accept. But how about an husband who's tan in color, or a girl who is the color of the skin is little tan? We always look at that, isn't it? Externals, all about the external appearances and the beauty and all that, right? All this will go away in matter of time. Yeah, the same fair skinned gorgeous wife, after 40 years she would lose half the beauty. Perhaps women are more talented these days, they really know how to safeguard their beauty. I'm not getting into that. Okay, but nature teaches us that after the age of 50, naturally they are almost settled, they are ready to become grannies. Yeah, girls getting married at the age of 24 and men getting getting married at the age of 27. They are actually bound to become grandpas and grandmas at the age of 52. That's it. So for this one life, you're focusing so much, or one short span, which means you're in the cream of your married life for roughly 13 to 14 or 15 years maximum. After that, it'll all settle down. Okay. So it's not about the color of the skin. It's not about the external beauty. It's not about the externals by any means. I took a vague example, but in the world that you see today, why the reason we are not able to accept ourselves? We always compare. Yeah, we always try to negotiate with ourselves, or always we fight with ourselves. If you're not fighting with your husband, you fight within yourself, isn't it? Look at look at my friend's husband. Now, how handsome he is, how tall he is, and all that. Probably your husband is handsome, but he's very short. Yeah. What to do? As if you are some 20 feet tall and all that, right? He's taller than you. That's enough. That's a, or maybe at the same height. Now these days it doesn't matter. Yeah, I recently attended a wedding ceremony. In that, I saw a couple very proudly roaming across with a newborn baby. The husband is like 5.5 foot tall. The, his wife is roughly around 6 foot tall. They don't care. The trend is changing seriously. Yeah, So people have really come out very boldly, and I really appreciate that couple. They were ready to accept one another. Very beautiful couple. Yeah, they're handsome for what they are. They're gorgeous and good looking for what they are. Which means what? They accept one another, and they are able to move forward with a very healthy life, with a very healthy relationship, and they have a beautiful baby girl in their hands. They go across everywhere. This is the only couple who's not ready to take a seat. They were roaming around in the midst of the function everywhere, and I was telling the same thing to my wife. you know so the trend is changing. So the mindset is changing, but not all are changing. Yeah. And why are you not able to accept yourselves? Why am I not able to accept who I am? Because we compare. Yeah, the external appearance, the beauty, the skin color, education, the qualification, the job that you're doing, the money that you earn, the cars that you buy, the properties that you hold. You're not in this apartment, that area is better than this apartment, this area. So in what way it matters? You have your own flat. There are people who are really lying down in platforms. Yeah, in India, it's very, very common. You go in the nights. Most of you don't even step out as outside your home after 9 p.m. General trend. Some people step outside the home only after 9 p.m. for their job sake or for liquor sake or I don't know whatever it is. But majority don't go outside. But if you make an effort to go, once in my company, these people during the year end, they went from platform to platform and they donated blankets for all the beggars, the street beggars and the platform people, poor, downtrodden. Not all people sleeping in the platform are beggars. They're daily laborers. They don't even have a house to stay. You know. Now you're talking about, oh, your apartment is in this area, his apartment is in that area. You have your own flat. Yeah, God bless you, be happy, right? Or you are in a great area, but look at their the bathroom tiles. It does not matter. Does it really matter? Yeah, we do two or three things in the bathroom, which all of you know, and it's not going to be any different. Does tile really matter to you? These are the unnecessary comparisons. These are the unnecessary areas where we spend our energy and we inject negativity. The negativity is rising in mankind, especially in this modern generation. The older generation, they are well settled and they didn't have anyway own house, right? To build that own house is like lifetime dream. Nowadays these young fellows are earning a lot of money and all that. Yeah, they buy a house, they sell it, and they buy another house and get into another debt, and they're unable to repay the debt. Recession comes, they lose their job. Why did you go and ask them, why did you sell this flat and buy that flat? Oh, that flat, no, it is not better than my friend's flat. Although they may not admit, but they know the truth. I have gone through so many. I mean, I've heard of so many scenarios like these. Not satisfied with what you have. The reason is because you have not accepted yourselves. You don't have the acceptance of yourself the way how you are made. All right. And people compare talent within the organizations, professionals listening to me. I want to be a coder like that person. I want to be a program manager like this person. I want to be a administrative like that person. I want to become a director like that person and all that. Why you should become a director? Why you should become? I've been into people management for a long time. Yeah, I didn't want to become a director because why? I enjoy my job. I already have a very good job. And this is fulfilling my passions, and I don't have to really fight for my promotion. And where is my promotion? I'm getting retired. Where I'm getting older. Anyway, I'm getting older. I know. There is no two ways about it. Losing a lot of hair and all that. But I've never even thought once that before my lifetime means in the profession ends, before I retire, I want to become a director. I never thought like that. I've thought of only one thing, that I need to do my job that gives me satisfaction, that gives me completeness. Yeah, I need to feel holistic at the end of the day. That helps me to fulfill my passion. These are the three, four things that one professional will have to always think. Of course, I have my own targets, but I'm not working for the targets. I'm working for my passion. Targets must be always there. I want to climb up the ladder, but even if I don't climb up the ladder, I will still be a very happy person. I'll be still a very complete person. I'll be a very calm person, and I'll be a very joyful person. You will never see any sadness and grief just because I don't get promotion. Now, was I like this always? No. my experience, the journey that I went through. I'm on my 25th year in my IT profession, right? And I've learned a lot. I've seen a lot of things and I've learned a lot, and I've grown stronger and matured because I don't focus on what I have not got. I focus on what I've already got, and I've accepted who I am. Right? I can never become. There are certain colleagues of mine. They are very good in technical architecting. I mean, as an technical architect, solution architect, coding and all that, and I can't code, and I've never felt so dismayed or discouraged. I've never felt so depressed in IT field. Oh, I can't code because that's not my skill. In fact, to be very honest, that's not my interest. My interest is on something else, and I really excelled in that area where these architects could not excel in my area. So am I going to finger point them? Hey, see, I am really doing great in my. That's my way of interest, and because why I accept who I am, I accept my skills, and I don't compare. Right? I put myself in this a good example as professionals. Most of us, we always get into competition, and I've seen a lot of people resigning their jobs and going for higher study. Why? Because that's where they find their satisfaction. I've questioned this. Hey, you are earning very well, why would you resign in this creamy layer of your life, and would you go? And the answer that I keep hearing is, I feel really proud of them. They keep telling me, my passion is getting obstructed. This money that I earn does not matter, but I want to go for higher studies, finish and come back. And they have come back, and they have really done very well after that. And I have known many testimonies, right? So the point I'm trying to make, even in your own personal life, right, there are many things you definitely within the families, egos trigger. Why? Because you generally don't accept one another. You don't accept the way how your wife has been manufactured and made. I'm a believer in God. Created all of us. You are a believer in Darwin's theory. I'm not going to tell anything. Believe that from whatever animal we came and all that. So I'm not getting into that. I'm a believer in God. God made all of us. Let us assume that for a moment, right? God made your wife that way. God made your husband this way. Yes, he doesn't like coffee, means he doesn't like coffee because that's how he is. You like to have whatever drink. He doesn't like that. Therefore, don't instigate or force things on one another, and learn to accept one another, right? But if there are shortcomings in a person, for example, your husband is full of rage and anger, and on the way, to his office, and he gets into all sorts of altercations, and due to which he meets with an accident and all that. Once or twice, or maybe once, as his wife, you need to take an action on that. You need to work with him. You need to convince him, influence him, saying that this is not good for you, honey. You need to listen to me. Yeah, this is not good. I'm going to lose you shortly if you are going to not listen to this. Yeah, you cannot accept a person as how he or she is if that is leading him or her towards negativity, towards the destructive phase of their lives. You need to really say no to certain things also. You don't have to accept a person as how they are on areas where they are backsliding, that are heading towards a disaster. You need to stop them, right? There are two ways of looking at it. But most of the times, we need to understand within the families, when you're building a family, your children, right? You just cannot be always emphasizing things. Yeah, do this, did I not tell you, and all that. Learn to understand that fellow's interest. The little boy, what is he trying to do? The little girl, what she's trying to do. Yeah, you may want her to become a dancer. No, she wants to become a swimmer. Therefore, allow her to enjoy her life, allow her to do what she likes. But then if the same girl or boy is trying to say that I want to go for partying, Friday night I go and I come only on Monday morning, you should say no to it. Because why? That's the age where things get out of control. A lot of drug addicts. This age group between what is it, 14 to 21 has manufactured. The world has witnessed many drug addicts and alcoholics, and after that they are finished. Their life is gone. Where you have to say no. You have to say no to your children. You just cannot accept everything they say. But what is their interest? If it is leading towards positivity and growth, you really need to say yes. You need to support them. You need to accept them as how they are, right? I hope today's session was an eye opener, whistleblower to many of us. I hope it is useful. You can leave your comment in that comment section, share with all your friends and relatives. As I told, it's always good to share what you have gone through as experiences. That's how we build the society and help one another. God bless you, take care, and meet you soon in the next session with another interesting topic. Thank you. Namaste.